G'day everybody and welcome to another episode of Automotive Carnage. In today's episode, we're going to go on a little Datsun Bluebird adventure. Yes, g'day everyone, my name's DJ and thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Automotive Carnage. Today we're going to go on a little adventure, as I said, we have been invited to Datsuns in the park. And you might recognise this wonderful little wagon. This is the 910 Bluebird that we saved from the wreckers from getting crushed and rebuilt the entire CA20E, which whoever does that, apparently we do. And finding parts was very interesting. We slapped that motor back together and now it's in the capable hands of my friend Chris, who we'll meet later on. And it is back on the road, fully legal, and it is an absolute blast to drive. So today, as I said, we've been invited down to this event, and yeah, we get to drive this. Not only do we get to drive this one, but we're in convoy with one of the first Bluebirds to be sold in Australia as well. So Chris will be driving this little beast, we'll be in this one. Let's hit the road because we're currently running late, so we'll catch up with you when we get there. Rightio, we have made it down here to Taylor Park in Victoria Park to see Datsuns in the park. There's a lot of parks in there. Drove absolutely beautiful. It was so fun to be behind the wheel of this car again, actually driving down the road legally this time. And that's all thanks to Chris here. How's it going, mate?
I'm good. How are you, DJ?
Fantastic. So you were the lucky person to pick up this wagon after I rebuilt the engine. That's a lot of trust in me and my engine skills.
Look, you've done well. It drives beautifully. It's never missed a beat.
Awesome. Yeah, I've seen like photos of you doing tip runs and pulling stumps out and all sorts of this thing.
Yeah, it's been a mobile shed, this thing. We've been moving house with it and doing tip runs. It's been fantastic.
Awesome. And was there anything you had to do to it after taking ownership to get over the pits? Or?
Look, not a lot, just the last 10% kind of stuff.
Yep.
You know, fix some broken lenses and fill the door cards up with speakers and just little stuff, and it went over with flying colours. So.
Fantastic. Awesome. And you've got another beautiful little Bluebird. What's the story behind this one?
This one was a Gumtree purchase, I think about 5 or 6 years ago now, maybe more. He originally wanted, I think it was like 10 grand or something phenomenal for it, and it kept going down and down in price. And I ended up buying it for 1,200 bucks.
Sweet.
Unlicensed, got it running when I got it home. It was the guy's family car. He drove it around with his family and did school runs in it and everything. And then it sat up for a long time. And I drive it all the time. It's probably one of the most reliable cars I own.
Yep. Oh, fantastic.
Original matching numbers engine. I don't think it's been apart. It just ticks over and drives beautifully.
That was beautiful. And it kept off traffic too, going along the Tonkin Highway there as well. So
yeah, it'll sit on 60 mile an hour, no worries.
Is it 3 or 4 speed?
3 speed.
3 speed, right, yeah. Column shift?
Yep, 3 on the tree.
Awesome. Sweet. Oh, a few more vehicles are rolling in now, so we'll go take a walk around the park. And yeah, thank you very much for bringing us down.
See you around, DJ.
Too easy. Alright guys, I'm here with Vaughn, who is the founding member of the Datsun Z registry, is it?
Register,
Register, yeah.
Register, yeah.
And this is his fantastic 240Z. Just tell us a little bit of basic about what it is and why you've kept it so original.
Well, I first bought it, it was advertised in the Sunday Times or somewhere like that, and I was looking for a car to go to work in. This came up, very reasonable price, 2,500. It had a crumpled front left mudguard, so it cost me 500 to get that fixed. I've had it from there on.
So besides the crash damage, have you had to do any other repairs or mechanical like major jobs on the car? over the
Well,
stage?
I had the engine reconditioned at one time,
Yep.
quite some time ago.
Right. Yeah.
But no, I haven't really raced it or anything like that. I've taken it down to Collie,
Yep.
and there's a small circuit down there, and I take it down there.
Yeah, it's a good track.
Driven
that one.
around there,
Yep.
but it's automatic,
Right. Yeah.
so I was always the slowest of the circuit.
At least you're out there having fun and enjoying your
Yeah,
car. That's what it's about.
That's
isn't it?
right, yeah.
That's fantastic. So, do you still drive it to work or drive around very often?
No, I had it painted not all that long ago, just
Right,
a
yeah.
few years ago,
Yep.
and I did a lot of work on the car myself.
Have you ever been tempted to modify it or hot it up a bit more?
No,
Or?
no,
Nah, just keep it a nice
No.
cruiser, eh?
yeah,
Excellent.
I don't use it much,
Yep.
and when I do, it's usually these Z days.
Yep. Fantastic.
But no, I'm really happy with it.
Thank you very much for your time, Vaughan, and I'll let you carry on. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Okay,
Awesome.
thanks very much.
Thank you, mate. G'day mate, we're here with Dan and you have a fantastic little Dello with a very interesting engine. What do you got going on?
Got a 13B rotary.
Mhm.
I bought it as is. The guy who I bought it off used to drag it down at the Ravens and Drags years ago,
Oh, yep.
and then he stopped using it. And I bought it. I had a 1200 Ute that got rear-ended and written off, and then I bought
Yep.
this.
Fantastic. This is a 1000 or 1200?
It's a 1969 1000.
1000, right. I thought it was a little bit smaller than the 1200s
So
we're used
a
to.
little
So
bit smaller, yeah.
yeah. Fantastic. So you haven't done too much. You're saying before you did the new brakes on as well to help
In the
stop
last
the power?
12 months, I've put the front disc upgrade.
Yep.
And then because of that, I had to put the new rims on it because that had to be bigger.
Yep.
Other than that, train horns. Something easy I could do.
As if a rotor's not obnoxious enough to put a train horn in there. No, wicked.
And I just put an old stereo in it. And that's it. That's all I've
Ah,
done.
cool. So just a little weekend cruiser for you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Yep.
once or twice a week. I had the.
Oh, cool.
It used to be LPG gas as well, but I
Right.
I took the gas off of it. I got rid of that.
Interesting. Okay. Never seen a rotary on gas before.
Yeah.
Right.
It would just caused a lot of problems, so I
Yep.
got rid of it. Yeah.
Nah, fair enough. You want to make it as reliable as possible for the old rotary in there anyway.
Yeah.
So, nah, fantastic. You got any, what's your favourite feature of the car, or what do you enjoy about it most?
Just because it's easy to drive, people point and look at it. You know?
Especially in that bright yellow, man. It's a
Yeah.
fantastic bold colour.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, it's great. I just love driving it. It's great
Awesome.
fun, yeah.
Nah, cool. Oh, thank you very much for your time, Dan.
No worries at all.
Really appreciate it.
Yep.
Cheers. Alrighty, we are here with Lachlan, and this is your car you navigate. Tell us a little bit about your vehicle.
So, 1971 Datsun 240Z.
Yep.
It was an ex-gravel car in New South Wales. We brought it in 2019.
Right, yeah.
It needed a lot of work when we got it here. It was meant to be running and ready to go, but
Oh no.
it took us a month to get it to start, and
Oh, right.
it sat on the Nullarbor with the bushfires. In
Oh, right.
2019, and the
Okay.
battery boiled, and then the truckies
Yep.
did some work, and it was all a bit.
Oh wow, so this
Not-
car's got quite a bit of a story
Yes,
before you
yeah,
had it.
it does. It's had a few hits in its time before
Yep.
us. So
Right, yeah.
we got it here and did some cage work. Had to put couple of extra bars in it, some
Yep.
new seats, and then I think it was about the end of 2020, start of 2021 season that we did our first event. And we've slowly pieced it together since then.
Yep.
It's still running gravel suspension, so it's a bit soft and floaty
Yep.
through some corners, which
Gotcha.
is a bit entertaining sometimes. And, but we're most of the time the oldest car in the field.
Yep.
So
Right, yeah.
we are nowhere near aiming for the top.
Yep.
We're just about having a bit of fun.
Awesome.
Dad and I doing it in the workshop at home. So
Cool. So it was gravel car before you got it, so now you're doing
yeah,
the tarmac
now
and
we're
the
doing tarmac
rallies?
events. So rally sprint series at the Motorflex once a month, and then the aim will be Targa West, or
Yep.
Tarmac West, what they call it now.
Awesome.
And one day the end goal would have been Targa Tasmania.
Yeah. But, oh yeah, it's gone all a bit
We'll
pear-shaped now.
see what happens with that in the
Yeah,
future.
exactly. That's the pinnacle there, isn't it?
Yes,
To go
it
over
is.
to that event. So,
Yeah.
no, fair enough. So, run us through your engine. What have you got going on in there?
It's a L28, so it's the 2.8, bought
Oh,
out
yep.
to 2.85. So it originally came with the 2.4 because it's a 240.
Yep.
So it's got the 280Z motor
Yep.
in it, which is just bigger, better, they're
Yeah.
stronger.
Exactly.
It's got triple Webers on it with standard radiator, thermo fan on it with R31 gearbox conversion in it.
Oh, cool.
So we believe it's the front half is a 240Z
Yep.
with the R31 internals and back.
Yep.
With an R200 diff in it. It's got so it's disc conversion, so it's,
Yep.
what is it? It's Hilux calipers with Subaru pads. I can't remember the disc, I think they're also a Holden disc, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
The rears are a Mazda RX-7 disc
Yep.
with a Holden VT caliper and pad. So that was the conversion from
Ah,
the
right.
90s, which is a bit of a...
That's a
it's quite-
fantastic hodgepodge
yeah.
of different parts.
It is a bit difficult to work on to find bits for it.
I'm
but-
just picturing you going to Supercheap. Oh, I need some pads for this and some disc. Oh, what's your VIN
Yeah.
number, mate?
Yes, you've almost got to take them with you so they can measure and size
Yep.
them for it to work. So, but yeah, we're just about having fun. We've won our
Yep.
class 2 times in the championship. We
Awesome.
did it back to back, first year and second year.
Yeah. So, historic class, I'm guessing?
So classic, early classic.
Early
so
classic.
1970s.
Yeah. Sweet as.
It's a production car.
Yep.
It's not really at the limit of what we could do, but for us, where we're at the moment,
Yep.
it's well and truly enough.
Cool. Awesome.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Building to your driving, your navigation
Exactly.
skills and that. So,
It is, yeah.
So
I
I'm
mean, you could do a bunch more to it.
yeah, exactly. So I'm guessing it's your old man who's driving, you're
Yes,
navigating. So
Dad
how's that
drives.
dynamic work? Is it fun to be with your old man, or do you get a bit, hairy
Oh,
sometimes?
There's a little bit of that. But the other thing is, it's quite once you put the helmet on,
Yep.
no matter what's happened outside the car, it
Yep.
disappears. You've got a job to do and you focus on it. You have fun, obviously.
Yep.
But any other issue gets pushed aside.
Yep.
The other thing is,
Awesome.
we know how each other works.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other navigation driver pairings.
Yep.
They've got to learn how each other works and understands. Whereas with Dad and I,
Yeah.
18 years lived together, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
So we know how each other works and we know what each other can and can't do.
Yeah.
So it's a good dynamic.
Yeah. Fantastic. No, it's a real special bond to be able to do that. Something so fun and exciting that you both have a passion for.
Yes, it
that you
is.
can enjoy. So that's cool. So you got any other little hidden features or anything? What's your favourite part of the car, I should say?
Sitting in my seat, driving, getting flung around in a rally car.
Yeah. No, fair
It's-
enough.
Yeah. The other thing, it's so basic in terms of it can be fixed on the roadside.
Yes.
Which is
Yep.
a big thing about rallying. If something goes wrong, you have
Yep.
to be able to fix it because you might not be able to get to your service crew in service for another 2 stages.
Yep.
We don't have to get a laptop out and
Yep.
look in ECUs and stuff. We can tune the carburetors with screwdrivers and
Yep.
I mean, we've had a few issues with it,
Nah,
get hot,
awesome.
and we have fixed it on
Yep.
the roadside, so
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Oh, wicked. Oh, well, thank you very much, Logan, for your time.
good.
And
Thank you.
yeah, cheers. Much appreciated for the chat. Well, there we have it, folks. That is the end of another beautiful day here at Datsuns in the Park. It was so fun to be part of this and to meet so many awesome people and have a yarn about their cars. There was so much here to film, and unfortunately we couldn't talk to everyone, but the people we did talk to, thank you so much for taking the time. And yeah, I highly recommend you come down to this event every year and support the clubs that put it on. And until next time, thank you very much for joining us on this episode of Automotive Carnage. I'm going to jump back in that Bluebird, cruise home, maybe get some food on the way, and I'll see you guys later.